Hi friends, this is Lokesh. Welcome to Testing Tutorials. And today we are going to discussing about alpha testing. Alpha testing is basically it will come under acceptance testing. We are- Before alpha testing, we can able to do unit testing, integration, system testing. Then user acceptance testing. Here there are two parts. One is alpha testing, another one is beta testing. Okay. And here it is the testing in-house tester before the application going live. Means before they are going to send to live for that application, this alpha testing they are going to do for one round of testing. Alpha testing is to perform a final round of testing to identify every type of issue. Means they are going to find every type of issues using this alpha testing, which are not discovered in the previous round of testing. Means previous like system testing, unit testing, integration testing, this moment, what are the things they are not found, they are going to try a different testing to get some issues. In case if there is no issue, everything is perfect, they are going to send for life. Until that, they are going to discover different approaches and they are going to do some testing here, and it is done by in-house software engineers as well as the tester team, and issues are fixed immediately. Means this alpha testing is testing by in-house developers and QA testing team. This black box and white box testing approach is performed to simulate a real users and experience while performing alpha testing, and also to ensure that the application functions as per its stated functionalities. Everything they are going to test functionality wise. Who are the stakeholders to test? Who having the access to test means developers and QA members in-house. Means within that project members they are going to test it. It is done in two ways. Okay. First one, in-house developers to find and fix the bug quickly is they're going to test developers, they're going to test one download before giving QA, and if they're finding any defect, they're going to fix the bug quickly. And the second phase, the QA members, they're going to take a black box and white box testing to find a bug to uncover a showstoppers. Showstoppers means if it is there is a bug to stop the application to go live. Those things we are going to check. If it is critical or minor or blocker issue, if it is a blocker or critical, they will not based upon that critical functionality wise, they will not send the live in time until that fixing that bug or blocker or critical functionality. They're going to check and they're fixing, then only they will go for live. Otherwise, it will extend like that. Requirement gap, compatibility, and issues, say issues are presented, usability bugs are presented, like that, everything they are going to test the QA members. Here, alpha testing entry criteria is basically business requirement specification or software requirement document is required, and test cases for all the accepted requirements and test lab environments. Means we need to test this alpha testing business requirement specification document or a software requirement specification document is required. And also test cases for all the acceptance requirements and test lab environments is required. And requirement traceability matrix to verify each requirement has at least one test case. Build a real ready for execution. And here traceability matrix, we are going to test at least one test case. At least one requirement, each requirement, we are going to test at least one test case for that to verify. Build ready for execution. Once the build is ready, then we are going to perform it. Exit criteria also we need to provide. Entry criteria, this 4 is required. Exit criteria also, all tests should be executed and passed. Means we are taking for requirement based at least one test case, right? Those test case should be executed and it should be passed. All severity issues should be fixed. Means if it is going all the defects like critical, block, and minor, major, these kind of severity levels are present, right? And that all should be fixed. Every no additional features are added and log test summary reports. And alpha testing sign off. Once we tested everything, fixed every bug, then all the requirement features not added are added. What all the logs are presented, all summary we need to provide the report. Once we done the report, yes, it is fixed every work and there is no issue in that application, then they are going to give alpha testing sign off. This two are exit, entry and exit. These two must be learned properly because this is the main concept to take these four items to remember what are the things we need to give, getting entry criteria, what we are going to provide exit criteria. Then only we can able to do this alpha testing. Otherwise, it is difficult to do that. And why we need to do? For that, we have advantage and disadvantage things. Okay, advantage. It has the ability to provide early error detection and gives contents to the software team before releasing the application in the market. Means the in case without doing alpha testing, we are just sending a go live, and if we are finding any difficult bug, then it is the issue and user all are stoppers and the application is blocked. That time we can't take like, yes, we need to fix immediately like that. And some bugs we can able to fix within a day, some bugs 2 days, 3 days. Means 3 to 5 days users are stopping means in the live application, it is very difficult, right? That's why we are doing before that. And also developers, they will get the confidence to give that, yes, we can send the live like that. It uncovers showstopper bugs that may arise in a real time. Just now I told you, right? In case if you are not testing anything, if it is going for live, you are getting a showstopper like a blocker issue. 1 or 5 days it is taking the time. That live application we can't stop in the 5 days, right? Like that. Gives a better insight into the reliability of the application at its early stage. Means we are going to get reliability for that particular application. We can able to give early stage. Means any defects are found, we are getting before that. Shorter delivery time to the market. Shorter times are present there, delivery times that it will reduce. Early feedback helps to improve the quality of the application, gives client satisfaction. Minimum defects are found in the beta testing. There is another testing is present there, right? Alpha and beta testing. This also minimum defects we are going to found. Means all after doing alpha testing, we are going to do beta testing also. There we can able to get some minimum defects may or may not confident we can able to say yes, we can able to find. Yes, may or may not we can able to find. And we can able to improve the application performance and we can able to give the client satisfaction. These two we can able to say application is very fit to go for live. And disadvantages, it is a in-depth functionality of the application cannot be tested as application is still under development stage. Means if there is an application is still under development and we are giving some few models to send for live, then we are not doing in-depth functionality wise application, we are not going to test it. This is a main disadvantage. It may not be suitable for large project where the testing for already done. Like if you say your application having 2000, 10,000 related test cases and application also very large, continuously development is presented. Maybe it is not the fit for to do that alpha test. Maybe. Why maybe means Because if large application is presented and every time the development is presenting, if you are doing every live place alpha testing and beta testing, then it will take time, correct? But every time the application and test cases are increased. You need to test every time each requirement. You have to test one test case means larger application is not possible to do for that. It is done by in-house developers and testers due to release the deadline. They may ignore a few defects. Means a deadline which is there, like imagine today you get a project, they plan after 3 months some release. Then what happened in these 3 months, developers and testers they are going to test all the ways, but maybe they will ignore a small minor major one. Minors maybe they will ignore. That also it will take the release due date. This is a main disadvantage. This is also one kind of disadvantage. This way we can able to do alpha testing and beta testing, advantages and disadvantages, and exit and entry criteria. If you like this video, please like my video, please subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you.